Hey Wadau, welcome back to yet another vlog. I am back to taking my morning walks. They've been really doing me great for my mental health and they just energize me for the day. Anyway, we are making some pilau. It's another day, another dinner, but it's been great. How are you moms refilling your cups? You know, it's very recently I went out to meet my friends. Actually, I had a whole packed weekend. Friday, Saturday, then Sunday church, then Monday. I think I had a whole day of church on Sunday because there was an event. Then Monday, what did I do on Monday? Monday I had a market run. So literally 4 days of activities was a bit much. But the first two was just me meeting up with friends and all. It was good. It really reminded me that I am just an individual and not just a mom. Motherhood is not the only thing that I'm doing, because currently, especially now that I am parenting alone, it feels like every single day I am just being a mom, and there's nothing else that I can think of that will remind me of myself. What do you guys do? What are the small daily habits that I can incorporate to make me feel like myself, make me feel like Elena once more, and not just Mama Gabi or Mama Amari, because those are my kids' names, so that each and every day I sort of just have a bright day. Yes, I wake up and I'm feeling positive, but one of the things about walking this journey alone is the constant feeling of being overwhelmed, and I don't that. I do not identify with that, and that is not me. But yes, I tend to sometimes neglect myself a little bit because I'm just caught up. I'm caught up trying to make sure the kids are good, cooking, just taking care of them in general, trying to sort out my finances. So at the end of the day, I just go to bed tired and I realize I have not filled my cup. So one of the things I have been doing are the morning walk. The walks have been really great, so good that I end up pumped. I'm just pumped for the day, and it's been great. I don't know what you do in the evenings, maybe so that it helps me go to bed feeling still that I'm the shit and not feeling like shit, something like that. But anyway, my pilau turned out perfect. Another day, another motherhood thing. My son just wanted to sit with me at the front, so we were back from church. We were heading home now. It was a beautiful Sunday. Just amazing. Pastor Thaddeus alikuwa ameinject and I was feeling great. Anyway, jumped straight into making some chicken. I was making some coconut chicken and some jeera rice. There you can see everything that I used. Sometimes I cook very chaotically, but anyway, follow along. It's delicious. I promise it's delicious. I know how to cook. I mean, I cook really, really well. But yes, it doesn't always make sense. But yeah, it always turns out well. Sometimes I use different methods for the same thing. But you get my vibe. Wefuata hapo, hii kitu ni tamu. If you can use this recipe. I have not listed the amounts because as you can see, my ancestors hapo hawajaniacha kama last time. At least hapa wanajua amounts. After doing all my spices, mixing it up, I am going to, ideally, supposed to marinate it for about 30 minutes, but I didn't have time. I only did 15 because anyway, we have kids, there's a lot to do, and yes, I took a nap after church and ended up waking up late, and I needed to make dinner very, very fast. So I am just arranging it on the grill. I'll go grill it in the solar dome, then I'll stew it. There's just a thing, I don't like cooking like chicken directly, and even if I cook it directly, I have to start cooking the chicken first before I add the other ingredients that will make the stew of sorts. That's just how I do my thing. I started with heating up my pot over around medium heat until it's nice and hot. Then I go in with my oil and some cumin. I didn't have whole cumin, so I went in with the ground cumin anyway. Potato, it's going to work. It worked. It was delicious. Whatever works. So the ground cumin, and I'm going to bloom it in the oil. Mix it up here and there. Then after that, I will go in with some rice, and then I will toast up my rice. You're only going to bloom your spices for just a short period of time. Then you're going to go in with your rice and toast it up for a few minutes before you add in the water, and then you cook it up. Initially, I had wanted to do onions first, but yeah, nilichoka. My rice is now nicely toasted. I'll go in with some salt, and then I'll add in my cold water. Since my friend introduced me to cooking rice with cold water, I have never gone back. Yani wali wangu kila wakati watoka moja moja, hata kama it's that problematic type of rice. As long as you measure your water nicely, I don't need to boil it before. My rice always just comes out very, very nice. Carried away and left my rice on high heat for too long, so bado haijakauka, lakini you see those holes, it's because I left it on high heat. So I am adding in my butter, and then I will funika it, niache ive pole pole, yani let the rice steam until it's now fully done. Ni wakati wa mtozi sasa. Mtozi in my hot pot, my stainless steel pot, I go in with some oil, and then I'll go in with my nicely chopped onions. Natengeneza kuku wa nazi. I had a little bit of leftover coconut cream, and I just needed to utilize it for the food this time. So that's what we're going to make. You can follow along. It's not complicated. I already made my chicken before, not really fully cooking, but sort of broiling the chicken. So because ni broiler, I don't know, I don't like the taste of broiler in stews. It just has this weird texture that I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't know. So most of the times I would usually deep fry it before or shallow fry it, or now today what I did is I broiled it in the oven. It helps a lot with the texture and also in terms of flavor, because now I marinated prior cooking. When it comes to seasoning, kiungo muhimu kabisa ni chumvi. And when it comes to chumvi, I do chumvi in stages. I don't salt my food once. Sometimes I do, especially when it comes to rices or that. But when it comes to stews, I season my food in levels. Kama hivyo pale nilivyokuwa nakanga vitungu vyangu, nilitia chumvi kidogo. When I am doing tomatoes, I will do a bit of salt. So by the time I am done cooking, I will test for salt again. I don't add a huge amount of salt. I add salt kidogo so it builds flavor as we go. That's just how I do it. For the spices, I think I've shown you what I'm using. The chicken masala, always bomb. It has everything. You don't even need other things to add on to the chicken masala because it is really good. Then off camera, I ended up adding the chicken and the coconut cream, which I'll show you here. It's while I was filming, and a little bit of water. As I was filming, I didn't realize I didn't press record, and I had already gone through it. And if you know how cooking goes, isiwe eti inaweza go and redo wakati wenye nishaeka kadhufu, unaona. So we just have to go with the flow. But anyway, the chicken turned out so delish, and everyone had rave reviews. Watoto walikuwa wanakula sahani mbili kuendelea. That's the end result. Ili slap kabisa. Now on to another day, another recipe or whatever. I cook quite a bit and I do enjoy the cooking. One of the things that I have come to love yet again, I used to love cooking. My friends can tell you I used to cook a lot, and then there was a season in my life where I didn't really enjoy it, and my friend used to tell me, Lina, you used to cook so much, I miss your food, because yes, we were neighbors, so every time I'd cook, I'd send her a plate or something. Now I am back to being myself. I enjoy making food. I enjoy feeding people. Those are the things that bring me joy. It's the small things that now count, and I am really enjoying this season of my life. In the season of rebuilding, I have learned to regulate my nervous system. It's one of the things that I really worked on, and I am still working on it, because anyway, Rome wasn't built in a day. And now I find myself going back to my first loves. I used to enjoy baking. I actually still have a baking business. but the passion for it, I was struggling with the passion for it. Now I'm back again. I enjoy what I'm doing. I am loving life in general, and through it, everyone around me gets to benefit this positive side of me. This person who now has a lot of patience, a lot of love, a lot of joy, and honestly now I am enjoying being around people and even going out here and there. You see, I don't know for you, but for me, when I am going through something, I tend to just disappear. I tend to want to be by myself. I do not show up for a lot of things, so you'll find me missing most of the times. When it comes to plans, I will probably postpone or just cancel plans or decline going out. But now, saizi tuko outside, tuko pamoja. Don't worry about the camera angle right now. My son, or is it my nephew, just came and knocked it over. And now, yes, you can now see my ring light. Getting these shots is not that easy. But anyway, we move. Even with motherhood, we are balancing it. We are balancing content creation. We are balancing motherhood. We are balancing business. We are balancing everything because we cannot afford to drop anything. And what we cannot balance, we shall delegate. That is how we are going to stay sane during this season. I am making a mango flavored cake for snack time. Snack time is a big thing, especially now that the kids are home for the holidays. Snack time is forever a meal in this house. Snack time cannot pass. Even if it's 5 o'clock, my daughter will come and say, Mom, we haven't had snack time. And even if I say, okay, it's now a bit too late because we're going to have dinner in the next 2 hours, she'll say, no, we didn't have our snack today. So yes, I have to keep up with snack time, and I am in charge of snack time and most of the breakfast. What Waluyo anaita escort, yes, whatever we're going to have with our tea, I am in charge of that. So if we're not having bread, I'll make something. That's what I do a lot. Dinners, not all dinners I make. Sometimes I do, but because mimi na ugali, I love ugali, but I don't like cooking ugali. Lakini mboga ya ugali, count me in. Kama tunatengeneza pork wet fry, kama tunatengeneza chicken, kama tunatengeneza beef wet fry, niko hapo ndani, count me in. Lakini hapo kwa ugali kusonga, tafadhali ni muniache kabisa. Hata kwetu mamangu mwenyewe anajua siviwezi. Sasa, as you can see, I crack my eggs separately because anyway we don't want to get into a situation where we've added maybe the first 3 of our eggs and then the 4th one is rotten. Tuwezi taka kuharibu mixture ama kumoga mixture, so it's advisable for you to break them separately. And yes, it looks all chaotic, but there's a method to the madness. And sitaki kuchafua vyombo vingi, that's why I have not measured my flour separately, but I know what I'm doing. Trust me. I usually add in my flour in 2 or 3 additions, alternating with the milk. So if I always start and end with flour. So flour, then milk, then flour, then milk, then flour. That's it. And I do not like using the mixer to incorporate, especially small batches, because it's so easy to overmix, and then there you get an ugali looking type of cake. The texture is ugali-ish, it's gummy. It's because most of the times it's because of overmixing and not necessarily how you have measured your ingredients. The mixture is done, it's nicely incorporated, there is no specks of flour. I am going to pour into my prepared baking tin. I'm using a Pyrex baking tin for today. I'm going to bake it in a preheated oven at 170 degrees C until it's ready. Test it with a toothpick, you know the drill, until it's ready. Here is how the cake turned out. It's a bit cracked, but anyway, it's done. The cake is so spongy and nice. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Until the next one. Bye bye.